West side, compo, let's it's him. It's him, compo, let's compo, let's west side, compo, let's west side, compo, let's west side, compo, let's S-U-R-E-N-O, compo, S-U-R-E-N-O. If don't know now, you know K-A-M-P-O-L-E-R-O. Compo, S-U-R-E-N-O. Tonight is definitely a late night. Compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's
Yeah, I got the video.
Hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Let's get to it. Now, here's your track.
Bang, bang, bang. The haters are gonna hate anyway, and they're gonna
Bang. Okay, the first thing we got here, charges. When I came in, for example, right, you got that. Then, let me flip this bad boy. What's over there? Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, hold on. I got more juvenile than that, but that's what I got for that. Hold on a second. Alright, everything underneath that. Let me move this out here. Everything underneath. I gotta set this up. There's certain words that, don't really want you to see. Then I got this. This is Avenal, Tell It All Avenal. If you can read it. Alright, flip it. Oh, it's this one. There's certain things that are covered for a reason. That reason being there's certain words we don't use. You know what I mean? So I'll just let you, have a creative mind and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Alright, that is because of this one. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, this here, this will be the incident report. It's a big ass shit. Hold on, sorry about that. That's the incident report. I'm gonna put it up here. Incident report. Okay. Next, then there was this one I was trying to read to you guys. Here we go. Remember that? All right, this is something. It's interesting. Here we go. Sorry about that. Now, I don't know the best way to go about this. This is the Pelican Bay, little. If you really care to read it, you guys will put some effort into it. I know you will. Alright, that was kind of whack. What you got here? I just got to get out of blur. Fuck it. Now it's kind of whack. That might be the same one. Okay, let me just get these out the way. I can straighten that shit later. Hold on a second. Alright. This one I got to Pelican Bay mainline. I'm out the shoe now. Let me see what we got here. Fuck it, whatever. See my name, so what? You're a fucking... So what? Alright. That's Pelican Bay mainline level 4. B yard. When I got out the shoe. Then flip it. We got here. Then I go to Calipat. Oh, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Kick it out this way. That's what they look like. I don't know how, if this is kind of like not cool or not, but I just did this way. I don't know. Doing the best I could. Calipat, Chomo. What's underneath that? You ask? Well, let me tell you. I got, it's an incident report. Hold on a second. Yeah, what this is, it's the whole incident report. See, each incident, you know, that's the Calipat one. Each one has an incident report. And they're like little, you know, stack of paperwork. Kick it like that. For each one, it's got it. Okay, hold on a second. Hey, what's up? See, what it is every incident has an incident report. You guys can figure that out, you know. It's got like, it shows everything. It tells the statements of the COs. It shows the picture, like the body, not the real picture, but like where that person was like injured at, cut, hurt, what, stabbed up, whatever. It shows like different body angles. It has different stories, different interviews, different this, different that. It's like it's an incident report. So there's like, for each paper that I show you, there's probably a stack of paper underneath it, okay? And let me go back to the next little group. I think you guys already saw, yeah, you guys saw the 3 different pegadas, right? And okay, this one here, this is just bullshit. Possession of inmate manufactured alcohol. These are the little bullshit ones. You will just call those the fun ones we get. Wait, stimulants, whatever. Pelican Bay. What else we got here? We got disobeying a direct order. Damn, it's like blurry, huh? Fuck. Man, I don't know why it's so blurry. I don't get it. It's weird. Well, so we got stuff like that. So I got my disobeying the direct orders. I got my any manufactured alcohol. I got my more disobeying direct orders, different places. I got my passing on the tier. You know, just they write shit for anything. You know, I got my more incident report. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, next up we got, what is this? This is like the assessment worksheet for a shoe term. Kind of like how they add it up or whatever. You know what I mean? They give you the numbers. Kind of hard to do this, but I don't know, I'm doing my best. So that's like that, and then there's other stuff that gives you different terms. Boom, 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 boom. 360 days. They can only take a year from your time up until your max. I'll explain that in a minute. Okay, so there's that right there. And pause it. Alright, these ones are fun. Know what these are? These are the 1030 forms. This is the rat paper. I have more. I just can't find everything right now. Look at that. There's one ratted on me. It's another one. Because they're different. They got different boxes marked off. So you know. Ratted on me. Wait, look at this. Shit. Look at this. Different boxes. Different times. Ratted on me. Another one. Different boxes. Confidential information disclosure. Those are your rat papers. These motherfuckers when they're rat. I have more. I just can't fucking find them right now. Okay. Then, what else we got going on here? Rest things. Rest papers. You already know. Okay, and then, like I showed you before, then just not even too long ago, I got out. It's out here in the streets. I'm on bail. I mean, I'm out. And I pick up an assault with a deadly weapon. And what the assault with a deadly weapon is, hold on. Okay, what with assault with a deadly weapon, obviously you guys aren't retarded. You know what it is. But what it was, like I told you before, I was down at the Cavo Cantina in Venice, off of Washington, and I got into a little fist fight. And I beat the brakes off this fool, right? And it became a big old incident. You know, it's like, I don't know, it's different stories. Like, I remember him getting out the car and calling me a bitch or something and swinging, and then I just finished him off. And but they say I yanked the dude out the car and I pulled him out through the window or something of his car and shit. I don't remember doing that. I really don't. But that's what they say. But you know, this their version and mine. But all I know is I don't know. I started smashing this fool, and then his homeboy jumped out, and my boy cracked him, and then his other boy jumped out, and my other dude that's with us cracked him, and two females jump out, and the girls that were there started fighting with them. People were fighting everywhere, and then cops came and everybody ran. I was still fucking hitting this guy. He wasn't even. I feel bad though. He wasn't even responding anymore. I was still hitting him. I was angry. So yeah, they came to attack Pacific Division, and that was gonna be my third strike. That's another story. I think I've told it, but yeah, but that went from to airport court, LAX airport court over there in the west side. That went from a felony assault with a deadly weapon, and I guess that's hands and feet, because I heard him, he was opened up pretty bad. They dropped it to a misdemeanor battery. But while I was fighting that one, I went up to, literally while I was on bail, I went up to Big Bear, and when I was coming down from Big Bear, I was all fucked up, and I don't know, it's a long story, but I ended up we're going through Victorville, and at the liquor store, I picked up another battery there, misdemeanor battery there, and then got out on that one. That was New Year's. So while I'm fighting the one battery on the west side, I'm fighting the other battery in another county, which is, because that's San Bernardino County, Victorville. And so I'm fighting two at the same time. I ended up taking the same deal, I swear. I got like 30 days anger management. I got time served. I got 30 days Caltrans or whatever, community service, fines and probation, all kinds of bullshit. And then once I finished all that shit, I was like, fuck this. Go out to Vegas. And I'm in Vegas. I wasn't even there long at all. And I picked up a battery out there. You can look that shit up. It's on the internet. But I still got a warrant in Vegas right now, Henderson. Because I went out there and, yeah, I got a battery out there. You know, ended up in jail because someone got touched up. You know what I mean? Got tuned up. And then I don't know, man. I'm getting too old for this shit. So those are just stuff that I got involved, you know, after jail. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. This is what else. Ask for parole papers and stuff. And 128 G's coming up now. All right, so 128 G's. There's so many. Hold on, let me brighten this shit up. Oh, I'm darkening it up. Wait. I don't know if that helps. But for the 128 G's, I mean, look, there's a whole envelope full of them. I mean, come on. They vary. It's kind of hard to. There ain't nothing on them. I have no sex offenses, no arsons, no nothing. You know what I mean? I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to do this shit. You make copy. There's so many. So much bullshit. It's crazy. Okay. Now, hold on. Alright, look, I'm gonna save this one for last. Look at what this says right here. Inmate copy. Hold on. Okay, know what this is? Look. High control parole. That's my parole. Okay? And then here it is. Wanna see where I paroled from? They didn't have S and Y back then, by the way. Look. I paroled to, I don't know what the fuck that is, but I paroled to, that's me. I mean, from High Desert State Prison, level 4, C Yard, right? To Inglewood, California. And I lived in Venice. So, and this is, so people want to know, well, hey, well, how do I know you didn't parole from a fucking S and Y yard? Because I just showed you. These are parole papers, bro. You know what I mean? There ain't no question. I ain't programmed that way, bro. High Desert State Prison, level 4. Okay, you got it right there. Let's see. All right, you guys got it. Man, we can spend hours and hours fucking going through this paperwork. There's so much. You ain't gonna find no bullshit on me. You ain't gonna happen. If you really need to dig deep for any particular reason, hit me up like on an email or something. And shit, I'll invite you over, have a beer, whatever the fuck. You can go through, you can comb that you can comb through every word. Like if you're a damn doing my IRS taxes and shit, you know what I mean? Fucking if that's the case, it shouldn't be, because I'll tell you one thing, ain't no one else got nothing out there. So I've already, as far as I'm looking at it, I've done enough. You know what I mean? It's time for someone else to step up to the plate, step their game up, whatever. I mean, if anyone's really questioning, I'm not questioning anybody, but I can tell you who's what and who's not. You know what I mean? Well, I just don't like getting lied to. That was what started this whole thing. I won't lie to you. So why them fucking PCs lying to us? You know what I mean? That's what this is about. It's not about gang bang, net banging, YouTube banging, YouTube, y'all, all that bullshit. It's about, I personally would like to get on, turn on YouTube, listen to this, like, so someone telling the truth, someone speaking the truth, somebody, you know what I mean? It may be a good message, it could be something I can relate to, it could be anything. But all that fucking lying and that PC bullshit, you know what I mean? So if anybody thinks, what does this world come to? How we remember it? I know the old school. I know the rules or what they were. I'm not breaking any rules. I'm not disrespecting anybody. But what I am doing is I don't know, people like to hear some of my stories. You know what I mean? You guys say you do. Well, that's all I'm doing. Like I said before, if you have a choice to turn on to YouTube and watch a solid camarada, I can't say it right now, camarada. My bad. If you a solid fucking homie, I get blowing my R's, but sometimes, you know. But anyways, if you have a choice to just hear some stories and whatever from a solid homie, don't matter if they're from north, south, wherever, black, white, don't matter, compared to someone who some PC or, and I'm not even picking on them. I'm picking on the lies. The liars, those are the ones. If a dude comes up and he tells it straight up, like he says, yeah, I'm a PC, I'm a dropout, I'm this, I'm that. If he says that, and then tells this story, and you guys want to listen to it and follow it, hey man, it's all good. Hey, whatever floats your boat, that's cool. At least you know you're not getting fucking lied to. But the ones that those are the worst ones. The ones that are saying they're acting all hard and calling people PCs and this, and they're the fucking PC. Nah, that's no bueno. You know what I mean? So that's all this is about. Really, I ain't gonna say nothing negative no more. I ain't gonna be, because I ain't no YouTube banger, net banger. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I just throwing in the option out there to have just. I figured it'd be refreshing to have a solid homie. I got a good sense of humor. I can have fun. We can have fun. We can laugh. I ain't got as many stories as a lot of people. You know, they got to run out sometime. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you straight up. Everybody, all you, from the heart. You know what time it is. You know what to do. And with that, radio tonight is definitely a late night, dalegas. Radio tonight is definitely a late night. What's up, homies? It's great to see you back again. Check it out. I don't like the way the last video came out. The other paperwork one, I was like all over the place. I don't know if I can turn the fuck up or something, because that shit was, I don't know, just it confused me, so it must have confused you guys. You know what I mean? But I mean, and then the reading, I was looking, I don't know, I really need glasses and shit. So when you see I need glasses, you can tell just by looking at me with the glasses. Anyway, check it out. I'm going to show you guys the paperwork. Probably a better, more clear way of doing it. And, you know, I know, first of all, I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting myself or anything out there. Anybody on the earth, if they were to ask me for hey, can I see your paperwork? Can I see that? Can I see it? I would show them. Anybody. So that's why there ain't no difference from showing you guys. I am literally the first one to do this that I know of. I mean, if there's been someone else, dope. But I don't know anybody who's followed through like this. So just, I don't know. It's without a doubt. The whole point is, I ain't even trying to show off. If there's nothing to show off. I mean, like I said, there's people out there, there's cats out there like on the internet. Robert, man, he got like that fool for real. You know what I mean? For real. I'm not for real, but like I'm solid. Never went out sideways, backwards. Never ratted. Never went SY. Never been foul. Did my, you know the deal. You know the story. Did my time. Was lucky enough to make it out, and I work, whatever, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm just down for the causa, you know? I'm down for the puro SUR, and I'm down for, like, all the homies. I'm down for all the solid ones. I'm down for the ones that kept it real. I'm down for the ones up north, down south, 13s and 14s, you know what I mean? Because I mean, shit, we're all, you know, we're all gangsters, you know what I mean, in our own right. So like I said, shout out to everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody who keeps it solid, keeps it real, or just, if you have a big heart, you know what I mean? Shit, shout out to you too. But, like, fuck the haters, though. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm gonna try different. I'm gonna show you this the best way I can. It's the last time I'm ever gonna do this. I'm just showing you Capolero's real. I'm not even gonna explain. I'm just gonna let the paperwork do the talking, and I'll explain some of it. There's more, but there's a lot of fucking paperwork. You know what I mean? There's like, you can only carry so much. So here we go. Without further ado, boom. I'm gonna do this. Let's do it. All right.